Hello. This isn't gonna be anything like I've uploaded before. I was on Google Drive earlier and I found a video, a 10-minute video of me drawing this portrait 8 years ago. And I remembered that I had a series of videos that I recorded that were a massive pain to get recorded and uploaded. I remember stressing out over it when I was filming it. I really wanted a time lapse. I mean, it was rare enough for me to be motivated to draw, but to record a time lapse was a pretty big deal to me. And my parents had got me a camera. I was having a lot of problems with it. Storage was getting deleted, recordings would stop abruptly. I had my little sister help out, and she had a lot of patience. I couldn't really see what I was doing, so. Anyways, I don't really get personal on here. Most people don't really know about my past. I say that like I really have a eventful past. I don't. I just mean in regards to, I guess, my artistic journey. For the longest time, all I did was draw. I mean, I just doodled. I did a lot of portraits, obviously. I did black and white, and then I moved on to colored. And the guy I'm drawing here is John Bellion. He was my favorite artist at the time. Probably, I could probably confidently say now, probably of all time. He's my favorite artist of all time. I grew up with it, kinda. Doesn't really make me biased. I still listen to it now. And I'm always hearing his songs differently than I did before. And I don't know. I guess I wanted to do a bit of a voiceover while I was watching all of it back for the first time. It's like I'm reminiscing on this unintentional time capsule, I guess. It would mean a lot to my younger self if I took advantage of the audience that I have, although small, to just put this out there. That was the whole goal. I don't know why I was sitting on Google Photos for so long. I had an Android, so that's where I put everything. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of, if it wasn't clear already, I'm just gonna talk, if that's cool. Just kind of give you my thoughts here. Because this, I don't know, this video feels special to me. And, I feel like it's not gonna get views right off the bat, because it's not, content I normally create. I'm in the midst of still working on my series and everything, so it's nice to have a little break every once in a while. But I just kind of want to talk and give some context to me as a person, I guess, for those that stumble across this video. But yeah, 8 years is a really long time. And how passionate I am about art still, currently. And the fact that I can create and there are people waiting for me to upload a finished result is it's a pretty big deal to me, I think. And I've come a long way, you know what I mean? I've done it all in regards to making things, so it's nice to know something finally stuck. This mic quality is so bad. I'm gonna apologize to you. I got a TikTok ad, and I kept getting them, so I just folded it and got the mic. And surprise, it's not as good as it was advertised to be. I made notes. I made talking notes in case I lost my train of thought. Okay, I remember what I was talking about now. Around this time, I think maybe a year after this, I had drawn Corey Kenshin, and I mailed it to him, and he opened it in a mail video. It was two artworks. One of them was a portrait, and then the other one was a sketch drawing of this Give Me My Limeade reference, which is from his Resident Evil gameplay, which was pretty relevant at the time. It was his prime, so to speak. And then there was another time where my artwork was kind of put out there. I was watching The Walking Dead when it was actively airing on television, and around the Sanctuary season, whatever season that was, it was like 7 or something. I had already been a really big fan of Maggie's character, and there was this after show, talk show thing with all the actors that were in the episode guest starring. It was like a mini Q&A, and it was called The Talking Dead, and it would, happen after every episode. And at the end of it, there was a fan art of the week, and I was like, that would be really cool if my artwork showed up on there. And the artworks that were showing up on there were ridiculous. I mean, there were really talented people that got on there, and I was very envious about it. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try. So I drew Maggie in black and white using charcoal, which is what I was good at. I sent it in about 3 days before. And I was like, oh man, I sent it in too late. Like, they probably already chose somebody. I don't know the next time there's gonna be a Maggie episode. Whatever. I was anxious for a long time until the episode finally aired, and to my surprise, I had made it. I was the fan art of the week. My family lost their mind. I was getting messages from people that watched it live because I was like, yeah, I'm going to show up on there. I didn't actually think I was, but they tuned in just in case I did, and I did. And that was bizarre. I'm not often put out there, and I don't often put myself out there. I just got very, very lucky. And with the Corey stuff, this was before I had an idea to make a fan game and all that stuff. But we became mutuals, I believe. I don't think he followed me, actually. I think I just DM'd him and he recognized my name. And I wanted him to voice act for it. And then eventually, what you've heard. My own web series, I kind of recycled his voice lines into the worst video I've ever made. All right, let's just move on from that. Anyways, someone that I was incredibly jealous of, by the way, was this one artist on YouTube. Her name was Heather Rooney, okay? And if you've drawn portraits before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, she's insane. Her artwork is ridiculous. It looks printed. And she would do time lapses of her drawing these portraits, and they were just ridiculous, dude. Like, that's what motivated me to make a time lapse. Obviously, it's not as high quality as hers were, but she was a big motivator for a while, because I was like, how can a human being do that in just a few hours? That's actually psychotic, and I actually don't trust you, and you're not human, and you're actually making it all up. Stop gaslighting me. But yeah, she was really good, and I guess she was kind of inspiring me in the back of my mind, like, I gotta be as good as Heather Rooney. I gotta do it. No one knows who I'm talking about. That makes it even funnier. But man, do you see my my Android, my Galaxy Note? Is that a Galaxy? I can't tell. I had that at some point, but I don't know if this was that time. Oh, here's a wider view. Okay, great. How convenient. Yeah, I had an Android at the time. Eventually switched over. In some shots, you can see all the individual cracks of my screen protector, so that's really cool, really classy. I think you could see a DirecTV remote in the bottom left corner, dude. Cable was undefeated, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I sound like an old head. I need to stop. I'm reminiscing, but I don't need to get... I'm not at unk status. I'm only 22, alright? Shut up. You don't know anything. Going on 23 next month. 23 is the new young. Leave me alone. Whatever. What is this? What am I doing? So it looks like we're coming up on the last minute of the time lapse. Hope you guys don't mind watching nearly 10 minutes of yap. There was some audio in here as well, and it made me realize not only how self-conscious I am about my voice, but how it changed quite a bit. I mean, my mannerisms are entirely different. You can hear my little sister's voice in there as well. This is just, it's nice to see, I guess. Things have changed a lot. So it's nice to have a reminder of what you're doing is exactly what you wanted to be doing back then. It's just really reassuring. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about not uploading this on my channel because I'm really picky about what I upload, but I could just delete it if I don't like it. I'm gonna try not to, obviously, but I'll put up the final result as well for you guys to see. since that was the whole point of recording this in the first place. I just repurposed it because I'm too fucking cool. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something. You didn't, but just make me feel a little better. And back to work on that series you've been waiting for. Yippee.
6 seconds left. Oh, what the heck?
What?
No, it's 0000, and it just restarted.
I don't understand why it's doing that.
What?
Let me try something.